And we're back. Cue the lawyers, turning now to several legal battles waged in the courts on the Trump administration policies, many of which are being blocked by federal judges. So cue the legal showdown. The next one is over deportation flights of those suspected Venezuelan gang members. So more than 200 migrants were flown to El Salvador despite a judge's order that barred that deportation. So the Justice Department is pushing back on a federal judge's demand for more information on those flights. So let's bring in CBS News legal reporter and attorney Katrina Kaufman. Okay, so just backing this up there, the Department of Justice is answering a request that the DOJ put in writing what happened minute by minute there. What are they saying?
Yes, this judge wanted them to answer some very specific questions, Reed, about these flights, when they left, the timing of things. And in this response, there really is significant pushback from the government. They're saying that it would infringe upon dealings of foreign affairs, on national security to answer these questions. They claim that the judicial branch is trying to exert power over the executive branch, too much power, and that the branches are supposed to be co-equal, which is interesting because we are also hearing a lot of people talk about how, in general, the executive branch is pushing back on the judicial branch. So you're seeing kind of an opposite argument here from the government. But they're also saying that they may want to raise a provision related to state secrets. And so they're asking for more time from this judge. They were supposed to answer by noon today.
All right, so we knew that clock is ticking. And of course, this comes on the heel of Chief Justice John Roberts of the Supreme Court. We saw sort of firing back at President Donald Trump when Trump called for the impeachment of a judge. We also want to ask you about this. A federal judge blocked barring transgender people from serving in the U.S. military. What do we know about that judge's ruling?
So, Reed, it's a pretty strong ruling that we have here. And what she says is that even the defendants have agreed that these plaintiffs are mentally and physically fit to serve, that they served honorably, and most importantly, that under the Constitution, all men are created equal. There's no evidence, she says, that there has been an inquiry into why these people should not be serving in the U.S. military honorably. She even says that there was an executive order banning paper straws, Reed. And with that, there was a study backing up why they should be banned. But here, there is zero study about why transgender people should not be in our military.
Well, we also know a judge denied the Trump administration's bid to block pro-Palestinian activist Mahmoud Khalil's legal challenge to his recent arrest. What does that mean for that case? And, you know, we've heard the administration vow that there will be more arrests.
Reed, that means for that case that it's going to move to New Jersey. We were hearing it in the Southern District of New York. The government was pushing back on that being the correct venue. They really wanted it dismissed altogether. The judge has rejected that dismissal and says that now New Jersey is going to be the proper venue because that's where Mahmoud Khalil was when the habeas petition was filed for his release. His lawyers had thought he was in New York at the time. His wife had also thought he was in New York at the time, but they had actually brought him to a detention center there. And under the Supreme Court, the habeas petition is supposed to be brought where the person is confined. So he's going to be brought from this detention center in Louisiana, I assume, to New Jersey so that this can proceed, this case about his habeas petition.
And do you anticipate that he'll be brought this week? Is there any indication of timing there just to button this up?
Reed, I haven't heard anything about that timing yet.
Okay. All right. Well, we know you're watching it. We appreciate you, Katrina. Thank you so much.